Looking down from 2 miles above the surface of the Earth, it's impossible not to be impressed by the sheer number of people who choose to interpret the world through superstition, pseudoscience, and utter nonsense spread by bellends like these. No amount of chakra realignment will cure what these people have. However, there is another species living in near harmony among the credulous masses who see the world in an altogether different way: the skeptics. This rare creature swims against a seemingly overwhelming tide of irrationality in a quiet and almost entirely ineffectual way. These skeptics can be identified by their pungent air of superiority, detectable almost immediately by anyone in their vicinity. The skeptic is notable not only for their ability to pick out flaws in someone else's viewpoint, but they are also able to explain why their interlocutor's entire approach to arguing is wrong, irritating them beyond belief. However, these skills come at a price, as the skeptic has long since lost the ability to know when to just shut the fuck up and let things go. This proves especially problematic should a potential mate mention what star sign they are, or how they're not religious exactly, just spiritual. In fact, for the skeptic, finding a partner can be a process that is fraught with problems. Either the skeptic must find a partner who is similarly rational, or, more commonly, mating pairs come to agree on an ever-expanding list of things never to talk about. Although, in time, agreement on 1 or 2 topics can be achieved. While mostly diurnal, after nightfall, the skeptic can be active for hours should he or she become aware that somebody, somewhere, is wrong on the internet. This curious ritual of arguing on social media achieves very little. Yet they will continue to meticulously build and nurture this argument for several days, in some cases, long after it is dead. Skeptics are united by a seemingly limitless hunger for truth, a sense of awe and wonder of science, and also an intolerance for bullshit. Nevertheless, unlike their more credulous counterparts, they typically do not gather in numbers. So accustomed are they to being the only one in the room who has even heard of confirmation bias, they can become startled or confused when in the company of another. However, once a year, skeptics from all over the land begin a long and arduous migration. Risking everything, they set aside their humdrum lives to brave the inhospitable environments of Virgin trains, budget airlines, even the megabus. For some, this is a gargantuan journey with little or no rest. With only intermittent access to Wi-Fi, they may be forced to go hours without telling someone that anecdotes don't count as data. It is only when they arrive, finding shelter from Manchester's year-long rainy season, that these intrepid skeptics can relax. Sadly, many will not make it, because tickets sold out in July. But for the lucky ones, their journey is over. They have made it to the largest gathering of skeptics in the world. This is QED.